Well, it's certainly an interesting day today. As you can see, there's a fog lifting up. And here it is, December 22nd, 2013. By the way, Merry Solstice Day. Actually, yesterday into today. Yes, the axial tilt is the reason for the season. It's quite interesting here in PA, where just a few days ago we had a few inches of snow. You know, it was like 20-something degrees. Maybe in the teens a little bit too. Pretty cold. And now we have a day here, beginning of winter. And it's supposed to be 60 degrees today. So yeah, as you know, as it's getting warm here, the snow is melting and you're going to get that vapor and that steam. It's quite a beautiful sight. But it's almost like, it's almost like winter and spring mixed together in one day. The past few days I've been thinking about a word, and even the word itself brings its meaning to me. That word is clarity. Clarity. I just love that word, clarity. There's almost like say if you're driving around and you get some fog or some rain on your windshield, and sometimes it could be coming down hard, and you got the wipers going and you're trying to clear it off, and you put your defroster on or something, and then all of a sudden maybe the rain will stop, and all of a sudden you can see clearly through the windshield, and you're kind of at ease, you're at ease. Wow, yeah, I can see the road in front of me. I have clarity. Before it was foggy. Before, I couldn't see 1 foot from me. But the things I've been going through over the past few years, and in my awakeness, in being more aware, and finding more and more truth, in my whole deconversion number of years ago, and also just in the world of government and politics and the whole banking system, and just to realize how these things really work, from what I've been told for so many years. We're indoctrinated. Maybe you brought up in a religious family, or even a military family, a law enforcement family, or even an elite family, whatever. You're taught you got to do this, and this to succeed, or it's this, and this way, and everybody else's ideas, which have only been passed down to them from everyone else before. Now they put it on you, and in a lot of ways, a lot of that stuff is fog. It's fog. It fogs the brain. It's programming. It's like those grooves in the record. That they're like grooves in your brain. It's programming. Until you start asking questions, or until other people start asking you questions, and if you're open to it, if you open your mind to yes, other possibilities, other perspectives, and then you start getting confirmation for these different ideas, whether it be about God and about the system, you start getting a clarity. Your mind gets clear, It's almost like in the winter. One of the things I love about the winter. I hate the cold. I like the snow, but one good thing I like is the air. The air is crisp. It feels clean, and you just breathe it in. It just feels so smooth, and you know, reminds me of that. Reminds me of that. If you remember those old commercials for York's peppermint patty, get the sensation. Yeah, it's like having a thing of peppermint, and what that does to your whole sinuses and your nose, and that's what clarity feels like. It's like there's a clearing out of the mind. It's bringing things into focus, being able to see more clearly. You know, I can see clearly now. The rain has gone. I see all obstacles disappear. So yeah, clarity. So just saying that word almost refreshes me. So I don't know. Think about that word, clarity. Do you need clarity? Ask for clarity. Ask Source. Ask the Tao. Ask God. Whatever. Get connected with nature. Get clarity. Don't be afraid of the questions. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of the answers. You know? Stop pretending. Stop pretending. Stop pretending you know it all. Stop pretending you think you know it all. Stop being arrogant. Stop being ignorant. And get clarity. Get clarity. No, I don't know it all. I don't know it all. And I'm happy to not know it all. I'm content to not know it all. It's okay. But I can be amazed. I could be in wonder. I could look up in the sky, the night sky, look at the universe, the stars, and see that there's just so much out there I don't know, and just the amazement alone, the wonder, is exhilarating. It's exciting. Make life exciting. See clarity. Well, everybody enjoy this solstice season. Have a happy holiday. And if I don't speak to you before the what we call the new year, if I don't speak to you again, I wish you a prosperous, healthy new year. Namaste.